Morning students. Today we are going to see about the third lesson. The name of the third lesson is Indus Civilization. So what are the objects we are going to see here? Objectives, to learn how Indus civilization related to the other contemporary civilization. Contemporary civilization means at the same time we have some other civilization also, how it was connected, to understand the urban nature and Indus civilization of the Indus civilization. Okay, to know the lifestyle of the people of the civilization, identify the study of the major sites of Indus civilization, mark the geographical location in the map. So these are all the things we are going to see. Civilization means the group of people lived in a certain particular area. In that areas only we are getting more evidence about the people. So it's a one time actually. The culture or polity or administration was developed based on their situations and all. So that civilizations was important civilizations are we have four. One is Mesopotamian, Egyptian, and Chinese and Indus civilization. That only they mentioned in this picture. Okay, we are going to see about the Indus civilizations. Okay, let me see. All these civilizations were established only the places near the rivers, most commonly along the banks. So what's the line? All the civilization, Mesopotamian or Egyptian or Indus or maybe a Chinese, whoever maybe, all the Indus, all the civilization was settled near to the rivers only. That's a very important point. Okay, so let me see. Initially, people lived in groups. Then they formed communities out of this group. Then evolved the society, which in due course become civilization. Just a minute. Then evolved the societies which in a due course become civilization. Why did people settle near rivers is very important question part. Two more question. Why already I told no, people, all the civilization people settled near to the rivers only. What's the reason for that? For that, the answer is here. People refer to settle near to the rivers for reasons given below. The soil is fertile, fresh water is available for drinking, watering livestock and irrigation, easy movement of the people and goods is possible. So these are all the three main reasons the people settled near to the rivers. If the soil is good means, it's a fertile means we can yield more. Second one, fresh water is available means it will be very useful for the people. And next one, watering for livestock, for a cattle. For a cattle we need a water, no? So that is very easy. And for irrigation purpose also, so that also very easy. So next one, easy movement of the people and goods is possible. Easily the people can move the goods from one place to another. Okay, so these are all the main reason for people are settled near to the rivers. Next one, discovery of the lost city Harappa. Okay, discovery of the lost city Harappa. The ruins of Harappa were first described by a British East Indian Company soldier and explorer Charles Mason in his book. When he visited the northwest for a frontier provinces, which is now in Pakistan, he across some mysterious brick mounds. Okay, mysterious brick mound actually. Actually, what they're telling means who founded this, who find this civilization actually. That's the thing. By one of the soldier. When he traveled towards a particular area of the Pakistan, they found some of the bricks is there. So then they started to check that particular place. At that time only they got so much of the information about our civilization. So that's the brick mount they found. He wrote that he saw a ruined brick castle with very high walls and loyers built on the hill. This was the earliest historical record of the existence of Harappa. Okay. In 1856, when engineers laid a railway line connecting the Lahore to the Karachi. So 1856, Lahore to Karachi. Don't think it's a first railway track between in our India. Actually, the first railway track was laid down and activated the train between. Answer? Anyone can show? Anyone can tell? Mumbai to Thane, 1853. 1853. It's the first railway track is they founded in our India and they activated the train between Mumbai to Thane. Okay. and இன்னொரு தமிழ்நாடு சார் means Chennai to Arakonam 1956, sorry 1856. 1853 Mumbai to Thane, 1853 Mumbai to Thane, 1856 Chennai to Arakonam. Again I am telling, 1853 Mumbai to Thane, 1856 Chennai to Arakonam. Between these two stations only, first they activated the train. Overall India means Mumbai to Thane. In our Tamil Nadu means Chennai to Arakonam. Year will be different. Mumbai to Thane 1853, Chennai to Arakonam 1856. So the same year only they connected the Lahore to Karachi. They discovered more at that time they burned, they find so much of the bricks, especially burned bricks. Without understanding the significance, they used the bricks for laying the railroad. They don't know about that, so they used that particular bricks for laying the roads. In 1920, archaeologists began to excavate the sites of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. They unearthed the remains of these long forgotten cities. In 1924, the Director General of the ASI, Sir John Marshall. So after some days, in 1920, Archaeological Department, especially the director for that, who is that means John Marshall, 1924, found many features between the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. He concluded that they were part of the large civilization. Some slight differences are found in the earth-warness. The Harappa and Mohenjo-daro is made the researchers conclude that Harappa was older than Mohenjo-daro. So what is that? Some slight differences are found in the earthenwares of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. This made researchers conclude that Harappa was older than Mohenjo-daro. Okay, so we have the evidence for Mohenjo-daro and Harappan. Both are belongs to what is it? But compared to the Mohenjo-daro, Harappa is a very old one. The ASI means what? Archaeological Survey of India. Archaeological Survey of India was started in which year? 1861. So when the Archaeological Survey of India was started means 1861 with Alexander Cunningham as a surveyor. So who is leading that particular organization means one of the person, Alexander Cunningham, as a surveyor. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi at that time in 1861. Okay, so what are the things we seen? This lesson is based on Indus civilization. We have important civilization 4. One is Mesopotamia, Egyptian, Indus Valley, Indus, Chinese civilization. In this lesson we are going to see about Indus only. Maximum in all the civilization, people are settled near to the rivers only. Further regions also is available, very important 2 mark. And discover of last city Harappa, so one of the 5 mark. It's found by Charles Mason. What is it? The ruins of Harappa were first described by the British East Indian Company. First, who founded this means British East Indian Company. Soldier and explorer Charles Mason in his book. How we are getting this data means one of the soldier of a British East Indian Company, he written one book. In that book, he mentioned about this message. Okay, when they found these bricks means when they laid the railway line between the Lahore and Karachi. At that time, they find more bricks, but unknowingly, what is that? They use that particular bricks for building the roads. After that only 1920, the ASI, archaeological sites, ASI was developed, and they find the futures of the Harappans and Mohenjo-daro. When they are researching these all, compared to the Harappa, what is the Mohenjo-daro? Harappa is the oldest one. ASI, what is the meaning for the expansion for that means Archaeological Survey of India. When it was started means 1861. At that time, who lead that particular association means Alexander Cunningham as a surveyor. Okay, the headquarters is located in Delhi. Okay, it's also one of the 5 mark. How do archaeologists explore a lost city? So how they will find the archaeological lost city? One city was lost means how they can find. Okay, archaeologists study the physical objects such as bricks, stones, bits or broken pottery and ascertain location of the city and time that it belonged to. So they will come to know, they will find the data about that particular area means they will check the bricks, they will check the bits of broken pottery to ascertain, okay, and which are all they are finding as a object in that particular area, okay, and by using that pottery or bricks they will find the location of the city and the time that it belongs to, which time it belongs to, before 100 years or 1000 years or number of years, how many years. They have the archaeology department having the technology to find that. They search the ancient literary sources of the reference about the place. They search the ancient literary sources for reference about the place. So in some other sources we are getting any data or not, they will research that, they will find that. They look at aerial photographs of the excavation sites, the cities, and to understand the topography by using some other technology. Aerial photography means what? From the top they will view the complete area by using some cameras, okay, to see understand the ground. To under the ground they may use the magnetic scanner. So under the ground, if we have some other objects or not, the finding that they will use what is that magnetic scanner. Then the response magnetic scanner, okay. The presence and absence of archaeological remains can be detected by the radar and remote sensing methodology. So these are all the technologies they use: remote sensing, radar. How they will find the data means by finding which they are getting the objects, no. After getting that, based on that they will move further. So it's very important 5 mark pa. How do archaeologists explore the city? For this, these are all the answers. These are all the answers. This complete paragraph is the answer. So sites in the borders. So one of the map. Here are all the borders of the Harappan civilization. Archaeologists found the major Harappan sites. Important places. How they are find these all Harappan sites means here all they got the information. See up to Lothal. We have. Lothal is one of the place in a important harbour also in a Gujarat. Okay. The next one. The time span of the Indus civilization. Okay. So what's the time? How much big the area is? Let me see. Geographical range South Asia. Period Bronze Age. Time 3300 to 1900. BC determined using the radiocarbon dating. How they are they are telling it belongs to BC means that's a technology, radiocarbon method. Okay, area 13 lakh square kilometer, feet not kilometer. City 6 big cities there. Villages more than 200. So very important data. You see, urban civilization. Harappan civilization is said to be the urban because they are following the reasons. Harappan civilization is said to be urban because of the following reason. It's also one of 2 mark. Well convinced town, well planned town, astonishing machinery and architecture. They used different kinds of buildings. Okay, so it's one of the urban technology. Priority for hygiene and public health. Clean. What is that? They maintain their places very clean. Hygienic. Standardized weights and measures. So weights and measures. What is it? Nowadays we have the weight measures. Getting a product means based on the measures only we are getting. Cage, liter, or the same they followed on the day itself. Solid agriculture and artisanal base. So what is that? They have the practice of the agriculture. Okay, so only in a good technology based on that day. Okay, so only the Harappan civilization will be called as also what is that? Urban civilization. Urban means what? Rural, urban. Nowadays also we are using rural means village. Urban means town, city. You can tell. So Harappan civilization itself, what is that? Urban. They have the they maintain their city, they maintain their place based on the urban. Okay, like how we are maintaining nowadays. The same they maintain in Harappan civilization before 3000 years. Okay, unique features of Harappan. Town planning is unique features of the Indus civilization. Harappan city had two planned areas. Harappan city had two planned areas. Okay, Harappa picture is important, but two planned areas. Upper town, it's a lower town. Upper town means what? With all facility will be there. Lower town, it will be like a villages. Okay. Megargra, the precursor to the Indus civilization. Megargra is a Neolithic site. It's located near Bolan Bashan. Balochistan is in Pakistan. It's one of the earliest sites known. It shows evidence for farming and herding done by the man in very early times. Archaeological evidence suggests that Neolithic culture existed in Megargra as early 7000 BC. So before 7000 year itself, that particular one of the area belongs to Indus civilization. We having the evidence the people are stayed there, especially Neolithic people, Neolithic culture was followed. Okay, so remaining things we can see in next class. So it's a third lesson. So check it properly, see the video properly. I will send the PDF or the PDF also. Based on that, by using that, finish the homework. Send the homeworks on time to your teachers. Okay, so stay home, stay here, stay safe. Thank you.